Hey diverse beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new around here, hey, I'm Sandy. I make beauty content on my channel, so don't forget to subscribe to my video and hit the notification button, and of course go follow me on my Instagram where I am a little bit more personal there. Today I'm doing a comparison between the Missha Radiance Perfect Fit Foundation versus the cushion. Ta-da! Now a lot of you guys really enjoyed my previous comparison between the Vanilla Co foundation and cushion, so of course I had to bring it back with the Missha one. Of course there are some similarities and differences between the foundation and the cushion, so first let's start off with some of the similarities. So these foundations are supposed to be adhesive, so it gives you a smooth and nice finish. Also they give you anti-aging, brightening, and UV protection properties, and it should last up to 48 hours. Honestly, I don't know who the heck wears foundation for 48 hours, but if you need it, they got you. So immediate differences are that the foundation comes in 6 shades, whereas the cushion comes only in 4 shades. Also, the foundation has SPF 30 PA++, whereas the cushion has SPF 50 PA+++. When you are applying them, they recommend that you use a brush or your fingers when applying the foundation, whereas when you're using the cushion, then of course you use the cushion puff. So for this challenge, I decided to do the cushion on my left side, where the foundation will be on my right side. When applying the cushion, immediately I could tell that the cushion looked really radiant and much more higher coverage on the skin. Now because it is more high coverage, I had to make sure I spread it out evenly, because I did notice it was just, yeah, a little bit too much coverage for my personal preference. Now compared to the foundation I did apply before with my fingers, but most of the time I've been applying it with a brush, and I could tell that I have a lot more lighter natural coverage when applying it with a brush, and it doesn't look as radiant compared to using the cushion. So I have the foundation on my face, and you could tell it does have like a radiance to it, but surprisingly it feels almost like matte, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't feel like I have like dewy foundation or anything. It's just radiant enough, and it feels kind of like semi-matte on the skin. I'm shook. I honestly, the feeling of this on my skin is so nice. Like it's super lightweight. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup and eat, you know, do some errands, not errands, do some stuff in my house, because literally everyone is in their house right now. And yeah, but so far, just literally looking at the foundation now, I could definitely tell that the left side is more glowy, a lot more radiant, but it also emphasizing the texture of my skin, and I think that it's a very normal thing when it comes to dewy finish, whereas the right side looks a lot more, it looks more radiant rather than it being dewy, and the texture isn't as noticeable, but it's a lot more like transparent, if that makes sense. You can actually see a lot more like underneath the skin. But yeah, you could see, but you could definitely see the pores here, and the skin is definitely more shiny and more texturized, and this plate side is a lot more thinner, the coverage. So okay guys, so I am back. It's been about 3 hours, 4 hours. So here is my skin after 4 hours. It looks pretty much the same, honestly. I don't think it really oxidized that much. It did get a little bit more dewy around the cheeks for sure, but it didn't really change that much. Now I personally like using foundations a lot more than cushions these days, so I'm a little bit biased. So I decided to ask you guys on Instagram, and I was so shocked by the result. I thought that maybe you guys were going to choose cushion because from my last comparison, a lot of you preferred the cushion, but surprisingly 67% of you guys actually liked the foundation a lot more. Now I wanted to ask some of my friends what they thought of the foundation as well, so let's see what they said. So I'm using a foundation or cushion. One side is a foundation, one side is a cushion. So which side do you guys think looks better? My left side or my right side? Also, which one do you think is a cushion and which one is a foundation?
Okay, so I think your left side is a cushion because it looked a little bit more dewy, as I feel like that's how cushions tend to normally look like. And your right side is a foundation because it looked a little bit more matte. Okay, but you both look cute anyway.
Hey girl! Actually, in the beginning, I thought the right side looked better, but then I took a second look at it, and I think the left side is better because it has more coverage. So I am guessing that the left side is foundation and the right side is cushion. Am I right?
Hey Sandy, it's Uni here. The left side looked more glowy, the right side looked more natural. And so my guess is the glowy side is the cushion and the natural side is the foundation. Just my guesses. But actually, I think I prefer the more natural side. But I know if you're full on fanciness, going out look, you want the real bling, the real glow, then maybe the left side. I can't wait to hear what everyone else thinks. See ya.
So of course there were some mixed signals. Some of my friends really liked both. Some liked the foundation, some liked the cushion, and I even had a friend message me say that she preferred the cushion because it had higher coverage and it looked more radiant. Personally, I like the foundation a lot more compared to the cushion because it is more natural looking. It doesn't look as high coverage compared to the cushion. Also, it has a little bit more of that like semi-matte finish but still radiant, so it doesn't look extremely dewy compared to the cushion. So I felt like the colors were a little bit different when it comes to the cushion and foundation. I realized that the foundation has a little bit of more of a yellow warm undertone compared to the cushion that had more of a pink undertone. Now personally, I feel like my skin is more of a neutral, so I naturally just gravitated more towards the warmer yellow undertone foundation compared to the pink undertone cushion. When it's on my skin, I can't really tell like a huge difference between it, but sometimes like in a little bit of like that perfect lighting or even in videos, I can slightly tell that the foundation colors look a little bit different. So if you're looking for more of a natural, slightly radiant but more semi-matte finish, I would go for the foundation. But if you're looking for like higher coverage, more radiance and dewy finish, then you would go with the cushion. Now originally Missha decided to come out with both because they wanted you to use the foundation at home when you first apply your foundation, whereas when you go outside or you want to reapply, you can go with the cushion. Now, since you're supposed to reapply your cushion throughout the day, it does have a higher SPF, which can affect how it looks on your skin in pictures or even in video. So of course you guys could tell which one I preferred. I definitely prefer the foundation, but you know, it really up to your preferences and what you like in a foundation or cushion. So I hope you guys like this type of video. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. In the meantime, you can check out my other videos as well as some of my playlists. I do a lot of comparison as well as like fun videos on here, and of course go follow me on my Instagram so we can get a little bit more personal there. Please take care of your health, everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Drive by myself, so I control the volume. I like to dance by myself, so I can do my own moves. No, I don't need a hand to hold tight. Don't need a love that's all mine, but sometimes